goes. Alright. Good, good. Everything good. Everything recording properly. Everything's wonderful and enjoyable, and we're not out of hosting mode yet. Twitch. Wait, there it goes. No longer hosting. See we're live. Then we get Detroit Become. Yeah, fuck. Is there another ad on Twitch at all besides the one fucking Detroit Become Human ad? Christ. Christ, I am seeing that ad fucking everywhere on Twitch, and I'm even seeing it on TV. Yeesh. I don't think it's that good of a game, to be honest. Just saying. Anyway, hello internet. I'm back. Playing some Shante from way back when I started cleaning out my backlog. And now I have the wonderful fun of I am still. What up? Do a little quick audio balancing. Now I'm trying to remember where to go, because I don't remember where to go. Hey, it's magic repel at least. Oh. Alright. Oh, fuck, I had it. There it goes. The bad part of hopping back in the game you haven't played in forever. You just forget where you were and forget what you needed to do. I'm gonna hope this is progress. What was that? Heal, which I don't particularly need at the moment. Sorry, checking Discord, make sure nothing important is on there at the moment. Ow. Excuse me. It's very rude. Ow. Ooh. Aha, gotcha. Oh, no. I still land on it. Let's see, where am I? Don't think that's where that spiders. There we go. Up. And I jumped it. Damn you, bat! Ow, bats! Alright. So where am I at here? I'm right there. Starting to think this isn't progress, this is backwards progress, not forward progress. I think I need to go back. I think. Hang on. think I locked myself out of going back there. Fuck. Ow. Fuck. Right down the pit I go. Ah, damn. Ran right into her. Alright, that's death. So I have to stop here and go this way. I think there was something there, but I already got it. So not that way. Slowly healing myself back up. Magic, which I don't need at the moment. I'm full on magic. Alright, got shit. Back in. Alright, this puts me here. I still have to do the power tower? I already did the battle tower, technically. Well, I got that chest. Actually, I need to check an email real quick from the college. Oh, financially it's up for next semester. Alright. So I can worry about that later. I guess I still need to do the battle tower, maybe? Maybe there's a reward there I'm not getting. Because he said I had to do the battle tower, so I guess there's something there I hadn't gotten yet. Maybe that's why I was fucking fat! Ah, all the struggles. Nope. Aha. Let's see what's this way. A bunch of gems. And some hearts hidden behind the bush. Not a whole lot of anything else. Alright. We're out of here then. Faster. Ah. Got it. Alright, this puts me here. Fuck it. There we go. Did not get my positioning right, and paid the price for it. Damn. I think I need a bit of monkey. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, God. Ah. Jumped in door. Come on. Get the timing right. Oh, come on. All I need is one more hit. There we go. I could just climb the walls. That'd probably be faster. Ow. Took an arrow right in the face. Oh, it's a quick trunk statue. Okay. Ow, fuck. I'd say please don't land on someone. Good news is there's no gaps here. So I can't just run into somebody on accident. Actually, let me check something. Can I go this way? Nope. Okay. Just making sure. Ah, fucking rats! The worst! Oh, hi. I was about to say, I could probably use some healing items more than anything, which... I have a healing thing, so I don't know why I didn't think I could use that. But we're just gonna... Dang it. Alright. Ow. Up. Whoa. Okay, thank God I was monkey, otherwise I would have died right there. Jesus. But Jeebus. Alright. Sure. Even though I've literally made 0 progress. I went in a circle. Go me. Alright. I think there's something I'm missing here. Oh, God, there's more of you. I didn't think there'd be more. It's like, well, like the extra damage, please. Let's refill my magic real quick. There we go. Nope, I didn't get it. Damn. I guess we're trying again. Oh shit, I didn't see where my health was. Fuck. Oops. I did not pay attention to my health. That was super bad on my part. Oops. Oh, whoops. Don't turn off that one. That's kind of the one I need. Just going in here and turning off some scenes. Alright. Oh, there's extra time in the pods. Oh, that I should have. Yeah, that's good to know. But that means I should break pods. Okay, good. I was afraid I was gonna fuck that up real fast. Alright, just kind of bum rush my way through there. It's finally back at full health. Ow. Gotta be super careful in the platforming sections. Oh, get the... Thank you, Shante. Shante, please get the extra time. Get out of here. Alright. That was like way better than my previous time. Alright, I wasn't here before. Because I don't have one of these. These for here, I believe. Yes, boo boo? Yes. Yes. What is it? What is it? What is it? What are you trying to drag off my blue jeans for? Hmm? Alright, so I got that thing. Says I remember the correct button for this. Wait, do I? Fuck, there's a chest there. I need the chest, don't I? Fuck. I gotta do this again. I didn't grab the chest! That was right there in front of me before I grabbed the thing. Fuck. Well, doing this again. Oops. I are stupid. Should have grabbed the chest first instead of the thing. I was not paying attention. Alright. Oh, there it is. Alright. So them episode of platforming sections are gonna be okay. So I can handle combat fairly easily. Especially if I can keep it above 3 minutes. Jesus. That went terribly. I should not have changed off Orbiter. Alright. Free level. Second. Super replenish my magic. There we go. Tanked it out, and we're all okay. Now, it helps if I don't run into enemies. Ow. Oh. I have the high ground, good sir. Alright, now I got the treasure chest and the thing. Alright, isn't that so weird to now? Maybe through here? God. There we go. Alright, this takes me back to... Hang on. Alright. 1 second. Alright, I'm back. I closed my door. Because my nephew's being a bit on the loud side. Alright, I need to be on the other side. Let's go to the other side and go to town, and maybe that will give me an idea of where the frick I'm going.
Hello.
Hello. I are kind of lost. This is
I are kind of can tell.
this is what happens when I don't play a game for like 4 months after playing it for like 2 hours. But I got my new hard drive in, and it's running perfectly fine.
You know, you probably shouldn't do stuff like that, right?
What?
Only play a game for like 2 hours and then not come back for months.
Yeah, that I'm not gonna clear my backlog in any reasonable time if I do that.
Yeah. Sidestorm should be going.
Alright, I will swap over. Yeah, I had the same driver issue, and oh, guess what I tried to do to, like, last night after that?
What?
You know driver verifier on Windows?
No, I don't think I do, actually.
Apparently it's a thing that stressed out all your drivers and see if it can break it, and guess what it did?
It was breaking it.
Uh-huh, and guess what I had to do?
Uninstall it.
No, I had to do a restore point.
Oh.
Yeah, that is how bad I broke it with this driver verifier thing. That is a default option in Windows. Yeah, I am never doing that again. Ever. Like, ever, ever, ever. Fuck that nonsense. That scared the piss out of me, because I'm like, oh my god, did I just break my computer? Trying to fix a damn issue.
Also, I'm doing Seed 2. From what we did, Rampant Gaming.
Yep.
With the co-op. Yeah, I'm gonna do the second Seed. This will either go really good or really bad. Probably the second.
Yeah.
Ooh.
If you're wondering, folks.
That's not good.
What?
We got a heart container in Link's house. I'm gonna try a dumb.
Actually, I'm testing something. I'm looking at something real quick. Audio-wise, just kind of like so I see the balance. Okay, balance is good. Making sure. I was like, you're really quiet, and I'm not sure how much I can boost. Oh, right. How about I just boost my internal sound? That might help.
It might. Might not.
Oh, it helped a whole bunch. So, how about that Pokemon news yesterday?
Which part of it?
Any of it.
Because if you're meaning Pokemon Quest, that I like that actually.
Oh, you played it?
Yep.
I'll be honest, I wasn't super interested in it after like 2 hours.
It feels like a mobile game for sure. Like there's no hiding that.
Yeah.
It kind of. I'm fine with that actually. Oh god, I can't do Moldorm Cave.
So there was that.
Well, that was probably for the best.
And then the Let's Go games.
I don't know how to feel on them.
Yeah, I'm super mixed as well.
Well, the reason that I'm like that is because it feels like, yes, it could have Go integration, but the way that they made the trailer look is like it might not be like we thought it was going to be. So that's why I'm like, I honestly don't know what to think about it right now. Like, I didn't see the news, so that might change stuff too, but...
From what I understand, wild battles are going to be exactly like how they are in Pokemon Go, aka no wild battles, just throw Pokeball with the Pokeball, or with your Joy-Con, for days.
Or with the new Pokeball.
Yep. CP is in the game, and I believe that's your leveling system, even though there are proper levels in the game. That part I'm confused on, because I don't think that was cleared up even from the Q&A that someone from Game Informer was at. There was 2 different Q&As, and I got a bunch more information out of that, as well as the conference, I guess. Because we also found out that your Pikachu, you can't evolve your Pikachu or your Eevee.
Well, that's stupid.
Yes. But they don't count as your following Pokemon. You know in the trailer how I think you see your character riding an Onix and a Charizard and a Gengar walking behind you?
Yeah.
Those are all your Pokemon. And your Pikachu and Eevee are always on your shoulder or head, I think, respectively. So you technically have 2 Pokemon out all the time, because your Pikachu or your Eevee is a permanent party member. You cannot get rid of them.
Right.
So you're stuck with that plus 5.
Maybe. If they're making it a permanent, you still might be that plus 6.
I thought I saw confirmation on that plus 5, but I might be wrong on that. But,
well, I'm just meaning if it's a guarantee, then I could kind of see them maybe bending that.
yeah. The PC is in your backpack now. You do not have to go to a Pokemon Center to access your PC anymore. It is just in your pocket.
I don't know how to feel about that.
I kind of like that, because it's less hassle on your end to change shit out.
Yeah, but that kind of also takes away from it at the same time, because that's part of the game. You've got to manage your team so that you can get from town to town.
Yeah.
It kind of takes away some of the adventure part of it, in my opinion, anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Please don't be like the other day when I did a seed.
Yeah, if your Pokemon is large enough, you will just straight up ride it. So, like...
Oh, this is not ending well.
So if you have an
This is
Onix, you will just straight up ride your Onix, but you can't ride a Gengar. So...
I think this is gonna be a screwed up seed.
Oh, how screwed up?
Well, seeing as how the first spot in town I went, I got Basic Glove, Magic Powder, and Fire Rod. It might not end too well. Well, early flute. Okay, I'll take that back then.
Wait, I have a key. Where did I go? Forest Cave?
Hammer. What? Game?
Maybe go to Forest Cave? Maybe that's what I'm missing?
Sword. Yeah, I'm getting too many items in town. Like, I did a seed the other day just offline,
Mm-hmm.
and the darn thing forced Aga. Like, there was no getting around that. and honestly had me doing some dark world traversing that I didn't know existed. I had to look it up, kind of deal, because the tracker said I could go there, and I'm like, how? I don't have items to do that. But yeah, so I'm hoping this one isn't as bad. I mean, granted, having hammer, if I get orb, then I should be fine because that gives me dark world access then. But yeah,
I'm trying
suck.
to remember what else. Uh, no words on gyms, although I would assume gyms.
Uh-oh.
Ah,
Uh-oh. That's fire and ice rod. Turtle Rock might be in logic. It's one of those. I, I'm not going to be one to pick it up early, but I'm not going to be one to just kind of sweep it under the rug and ignore it either.
mm-hmm.
I'm. It, it's got my interest, but not enough kind of deal.
Yeah. We are stuck with the original 151 and some Alolan forms. No words about Mega Evolutions or Z Crystals or any of that fancy fun stuff.
Hmm.
Uh,
How did I do that? That was stupid. I've got flute. I saved and quit to go to the house when I've got flute that takes you to house. God.
oh, I've already been through here.
Can you tell I've had quite a few seeds where I either never see flute or I get it so late it doesn't matter anymore.
Actually, I'm gonna bring up that Twitter because I think I'm also gonna have to look something up for Shante because I am super duper lost and I don't know where to go.
Capacity.
I'm under the assumption that the special gift you get in Pokemon Go for linking the two games is a preview Pokemon for Gen 8. That's my assumption.
Maybe.
Because it's a never before seen Pokemon, and I'm like, you're teasing Gen 8, aren't you?
Well, the reason I say maybe is because would it be so far fetched since we know Pikachu had a third evolution that they might do that? Because it seems kind of funny that information came out around the same time we've had all this other talk.
Well, we also actually just got a gold and silver demo from a show found and a lot of uh, never before used Pokemon in there as well.
So, I mean, I honestly think third evolution of Pikachu would be the one. And the reason I'm going to say that is mainly because of the fact of, you know, it is Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee.
Mm-hmm.
It would kind of make sense. Well, I just died again. That's awesome. I don't know why I'm sucking at this right now.
Yeah, it's an all new Pokemon we've never seen before, so maybe not an evolution? Possibly. I would have to think it's kind of like Meryl when Gen 2 was first going to come out. Meryl kind of popped up in a movie, and everyone was like, "What is this blue mouse thing?"
I don't know. Like I said, I kind of feel like it might be that.
I believe there is
I,
online play, but the co-op's not online. I don't think.
okay, but if they're doing online play with it, then we're just gonna get the Pokemon Go stuff essentially.
Yeah. Also, that co-op looks super fucking busted because it is essentially 2-on-1 all the time, every time, unless it's tag battle.
Which I kind of want to point out, tag paddles weren't really a thing Gen 1.
Well, this isn't a tag battle; it's a handicap match
That's what I'm
in your
saying.
favor.
You said unless it's a tag battle, it'd be busted.
Yeah.
Yeah, since this is Gen 1, there technically isn't tag battles.
So, well, prepare to snap your difficulty in
um,
half with your best friend on your couch co-op for this game.
yeah,
And I don't know if it got confirmed about the progress for the second player, whether you actually keep progress or not. So that's kind of up in the air.
yeah, because I feel like that would be busted. Just all the progress going to the one player. But at the same time, there's not really a good way to log in with multiple accounts on a Switch either. So
Yeah. Yeah, this is the next step for bringing in players who picked up Pokemon Go and now coming to this, which, again, I just have to go. People played Pokemon Go not. People love Pokemon Go not for the controls and the mechanics. It was the experience, which you can't duplicate on a console, to be honest. Like, I did they. I know they quoted what is it, $800 million or 800 million downloads. I,
I don't know.
I believe that's the quote they had for Pokemon Go. I actually looked in some data for Pokemon Go. The most recent concurrent user data is about 20 million users, I believe, a day. So I think the 20 million that they're shooting, they're actually going for 20 million people instead of 800 million people. Because that's the 20 million people that are still playing this game, and I think that's as recent as last year.
All
Uh,
right, darn it, freaking Moldorms.
their plans for the Pokeball Plus beyond the Let's Go games.
So Pokemon Go 2.
Pretty much. Yeah, your partner Pokemon will take up one of your 6 party slots, and you will be able to box it. Or you will be able to box it? Boxes work differently in that you now have a box in your bag. Am I good now?
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently, you can box your partner, maybe, unless this is mistyped. Is it mistyped? Let me check real quick. No. But I guess you have a box in your bag, not multiple boxes. So I guess you can have another team on standby that you can quick swap to, in quotes. But you don't have like your whole PC available to you.
Hmm.
There's no candy. And they couldn't say if you could transfer Pokemon from Let's Go to Go and turn them into candy. There's no HM, so the Poke Ride's back.
Are you freaking kidding me, game?
You'll still have experience from catching Pokemon as well as trainer battles. The event Pokemon in Go, like essentially the Hat Pikachu's, essentially can't transfer, so you can't transfer all your Hat Pikachu's and your Hat Raichu's and your Hat Pichu's. Uh, if you're in handheld mode, the controls for catching Pokemon have you moving the Switch itself and pressing a button to throw. No touchscreen, and the gyro part is required.
Meaning that they'll also force any of the gyro in the Joy-Con or Pro Controller.
Mm-hmm.
Just what we need, more motion control.
Yep. They haven't locked down if experience will be distributed evenly. Although, if I'm just gonna say this, just make it so that the XP share is on the whole time in this game. Just like act like the XP share is normal in this game. You might as well just have that be an option turned off for the other games for those who want to grind more in the proper core game. But for here, just turn it on automatically and just leave it on. No, don't burden people with the grind. Apparently,
Well,
only the original
so far it's kind
150,
of
so I
been
guess
been
Mew isn't in the game, which kind of feels weird.
Yeah,
Uh,
that is kind of odd.
yeah, that's pretty much it. And now for me to take 10 minutes and figure out, okay, where the fuck do I go in this game? Because I am lost.
It's okay, I can entertain in the meantime. With my constant death. I don't know what the heck is wrong with me today. I'm just like not paying attention to my health at all. Really didn't want to do this because that means I'll wind up double dipping. It almost always does. But oh well. Because yeah, I mean, unless I get the bow relatively soon, I'm double dipping this regardless. Ah man, it's the first time I've screwed that up. And that wasn't the big key, so yep. Because that means dark room guaranteed on that one. Um, hmm.
Where?
Great. Second shield's up there. Just what I needed.
Shit.
Book and Agano would be really great right about now. because they'd give me desert. Silver, I guess that works too. Game. Oh, this seed's gonna be trolly. I can feel it.
Okay, I'm on the right path. I need to hit the teleporter, make sure I know where I'm at. So if I'm right, I'm where I need to be, apparently.
Yeah, because I have no bottle.
Yeah, I'm where I need to be. Okay. So I'm...
Magic that progression, please.
Actually, I'm too far in. Too far in. I need to go back some. Alright.
Oh, hook shot. Yep, that was progression. That'll work. I started to do a Link to the Past Super Metroid Grando.
Didn't feel like trying to figure out Super Metroid on the fly.
Well, I found a tracker that I think will work for it, but I kind of want to do testing before I try to do a rando with it.
Yeah.
Like, I want to take base game and see what happens, and oh my god. Rocks, please. Game, stop it. Stop it, game. Ah. Okay,
Ah,
Gorons,
progress!
I get it. You don't
We
want me to
found
go to
progress!
I wish I could have said the same. The Gorons hated me. Oh god, are we serious right now? Okay.
Oh, just to confirm, since you're wanting to do a thing a day on the site,
Yes.
you want me to do write-ups as well on stuff?
If you want.
Even
I
if it's...
mean, a lot of the stuff we're going to be able to do in terms of the site is posting all the archives.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you want, sure.
Well, I had some ideas while I was waiting to get my haircut today. Let me pull it up.
God bless it, I went to frickin' Rock Maze for no reason.
Because I had written down hopes for Gen 8 Pokemon, since, you know, Pokemon news is probably a thing people want to read about right now. Which, right now, all my hopes for Gen 8 are like, hey, here's a bunch of these good ideas that are in Go, how about you implement them in Gen 8?
Oh dear God, game. Oh my.
Hopes for the next Rider series, since we are getting close to that point, especially since it's an anniversary series. Which I'm not sure what I would say to that, considering where we've been with Rider series. I have no idea what I would want.
Oh, thank God, Pearl.
Uh,
Access.
Current thoughts on build in Lupin Ranger, Paddle Ranger. I guess just, I wouldn't say weekly thoughts, but more like monthly thoughts. Instead of doing R&Rs every week for the two of them, maybe just do a monthly recap or so.
Oh, by the way, I found out something, and it actually may make me change from easy
Mm-hmm.
in terms of the rando.
Oh, shit.
Um, apparently, the item drops can be in multiple places, is why it's marked as easy. And I actually just ran across one. Second shield was over on the cliffside near Desert Palace, but I just found it on Death Mountain also.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But yeah, honestly, I'm thinking about doing up something in terms of Pokemon Quest since
Mm-hmm.
apparently you're not going to be touching it.
Okay, I played it for 2 hours. And by played it for 2 hours, I mean I actually played it for like a half hour or so, and then I realized that honestly I could just have the auto battle button on and that would take care of all of the combat for me. So I just hit the auto battle button and just interacted with the game whenever I was done battling. And then I hit.
I didn't fool with the auto button.
Oh yeah, there's no difference in cooldown if you have a Pokemon with 2 moves. There's no difference in the cooldown. It's the exact same cooldown.
I figured, but I just didn't fool with it.
Yeah. Honestly, the AI is fairly intelligent. I put in quotes about what they need to do, so you can just hit auto battle and they will handle it for you. Because all you're doing is interacting. You're just timing your attacks, and the AI will do it as soon as possible.
But that's also a problem because that means that they programmed the enemy AI too dumb.
Yep. There's no way to extend your energy gauge, as far as I found. You can refill.
There kind of is.
Yeah, you can overfill your energy, but you're always stuck at 5.
Yeah.
Which is a
Which,
problem.
I mean, that's a mobile game trope.
Yeah.
Really. I mean, in all seriousness, even when I saw the trailer for it, I saw it as a mobile game that just so happened to be on Switch.
Yeah,
And I mean, I'm fine with that because that lets them be able to see what they can do with the Switch.
Yeah.
Because it does allow for touchscreen controls or for the controller controls.
Yeah.
So that could be something similar to how we saw in Sun and Moon with the Pokemon and stuff like that.
You probably want to get a stone box expansion as soon as possible because you know the one box you have there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. There is no
Yeah.
second page. You need to essentially buy another page. Which absolutely sucks in my opinion because you are buried in stones in this game so hard.
You really, though, I didn't wind up. I've still not wound up having to buy a page because of the fact of, at least in the beginning, I hope it changes towards later in the game. But really, you can have like one team, and if you do need to set different Pokemon in there instead, you can just take the items off of one and put it on another.
Yeah.
Them not having it deadlocked is kind of a good thing.
Yeah. How far are you in the game?
About I've got both the second and third zones about halfway through.
Okay, I beat Zone 2, or Zone 1 and Zone 2, and I was working on Zone 3 when I quit. And I feel like there's a really hard difficulty spike somewhere in
Screw
there
you,
where
Troll Dorm.
where it's expecting you like to get way more, like to have a way harder, like larger strength than you normally would have at that point.
Yeah, 2 really did.
But
I
I think
noticed 2 and 3, I think they might have programmed them to where you did them rotating
yeah.
rather than focus on one or the other.
Well, it also doesn't
because
help.
the power levels fluctuate back and forth.
Yeah, it also doesn't help that I believe Zone 2 is all really grass Pokemon, and Zone 3 is water, if I remember right. That...
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
Well,
had a...
poison.
Yeah.
Not necessarily grass.
Yeah. But I think there's a lot of grass Pokemon in there, which is why I did fine, because I had a bunch of fire types. And I didn't really have anything else.
Ah, screw you, game.
Because I kept getting fire types.
Sorry.
Like, I had...
Repair just really screwed me.
Like,
Now
a
I gotta
Charmander
go
was my
back in.
starter. I had a 14 Ponyta until I accidentally dumped it to train up another one, and I think I had a third fire type as well.
Oh, you accidentally dumped a high level one, too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that with a Pidgey.
Yeah.
After I realized what I did, I was like, oh. Oops. Well. Man. Game. Alright, what am I doing?
There's a lot of lightning going off, because I can see the flashes in my window. And hear the thunder.
Okay. Oh, no, don't. Okay, now don't kill me. Darn it. I'm not ready to die yet. Give me a second, and then you can kill me. Oh, God. Okay, Fire Rod. Frick. Fire Rod. Ah!
Also, is there a reason the soup, the time it, or the number of expedition it needs goes from 2 to 4? Because I had that happen, and I don't know why that happened.
I don't know, actually.
Because mine took 4 at some, and kept getting 4 at some point, and I'm like, what did I do different?
It might be the different recipe.
It's not, because it was the base recipe, and it was still going to take 4.
Because, I mean, I'm at one right now that is taking 6.
Oh. That... 6? Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Ugh.
I mean, it could be I used higher rarity ingredients on that one, so that might be what caused that. But the last 2 I did, one was 4 and one was 5. So I was just chalking it up to, well, it must gain over the course of you doing it.
Maybe.
I mean, that's how I was looking at it. I might be completely wrong on that. That might not be anywhere close to correct. But yeah. I mean, so far, like I said, I'm looking at it as a mobile game.
Yeah.
Is it bad that in terms of looking at it at that, I kind of wish we had gotten this instead of Pokemon Go kind of deal?
To be honest, yeah, because this, as much as I don't really care for it, it's probably a better game than Go, mechanically speaking.
Well, it feels more like an attempt to bring like the first gen stuff over to mobile kind of deal.
Yeah.
That's why I'm kind of surprised that they didn't decide to go ahead with it like that. I mean, I don't know. It could just be me, but yeah.
Of course, the reason I might not be liking it is because I don't care for a lot of mobile games sometimes. So
Well,
I might just be like, this
I
isn't
have
for
a
me.
funny feeling it's not going to go over like they're expecting it to.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is they'll probably get quite a bit. Don't get me wrong, they'll probably get quite a bit of downloads, but it won't go over like they're expecting it because of the simple fact of it is a mobile game on a console slash handheld console. I mean, that's never worked.
Yeah. Although I was seeing, I think it's somebody on my Twitter complaining about them making you pay $50 for a mobile game port, and I'm like, that is not what Let's Go is. Sometimes
Eh,
I would not call Let's Go a port of Pokemon Go.
if it played more true to traditional yellow, maybe I could see that not being at least somewhat correct. If it's adopting quite a bit of Go's mechanics, then yeah, honestly, that is kind of what it is.
Yeah.
That's what's bad. I mean,
Yeah, I think that's my only problem with this is that there's going to be a lot of the mechanics thing in here in for Go, and I'm like, yeah, I don't like this. I don't want my mobile game in my proper
if
games,
if it
please.
if it plays like a console game, then no, that argument is stupid. If it don't, though, then yeah, we pretty much are gonna have a $60 mobile game that just so happens to be on the Switch.
$50 actually. I think they're selling it for 50, not
Or
60.
yeah,
Ow.
still though, I mean, I can see that point possibly being correct.
Mm-hmm. At the very least, we'll have a good, like I said on Twitter, appetizer of what to expect for Gen 8 because I think there's a lot of testing for mechanics. Like, not anything related to Pokemon Go, mind you. Like, the non-Pokemon Go stuff in this game. Like, the following Pokemon, maybe some different battle stuff, maybe putting more emphasis on your starter, maybe making him more of a, I wouldn't say a permanent party member, but more special, which feels weird to say.
Like I said, I kind of am at the point where I will have to actually see it
Mm-hmm.
because otherwise, it don't have my attention at the moment.
I will say, Pokemon Company, considering that demo for Gold and Silver that came out today, can we get that fire starter, or at least a really good, like, different new take on that fire starter from that game? Because you know how Cyndaquil's the starter for Gold and Silver?
Uh huh.
What would you think of a fire bear as your starter?
Yes.
Yeah, that was the original concept for Gen 2, apparently. A fire bear.
Hmm.
Like, I need to link you this because there's some interesting stuff here. Because there's a whole bunch of pre-evolutions too, like a Tangela pre-evolution, a Doduo pre-evolution, I think a Paris pre-evolution.
How would that work?
I don't know, but it's a thing that exists in this because
Like,
it's
like,
all
no joke. You kind of can't go much smaller than a Paris.
I know. It probably easier. Where's the? There it goes. There's the link for the Google Doc.
Oh, that's good. At least I don't have to get any of the other dungeon items except for a key.
All right, that is in the staff
Thanks,
chat for you.
Thieves Town.
Also, just out of curiosity,
God bless it.
what's the customers thing for the regular chat?
Uh, Twitch followers.
Okay. Uh, when did... I'm going to assume that's not who I think it is.
Who?
Look at the...
Oh,
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah. I'm like,
Different,
that's... That...
different name originally.
Okay. I was like, you're not him. Yeah, I linked you linked you that in the Snapchat. I'm actually gonna pull this up on stream.
Way to be a troll, guy. Way to be a troll.
Yeah, I'll put that there. All right. Let me go past this because there's... Oh, they have the Pokemon listed in Pokedex order or National Dex order, so you just have to scroll past all that. Because all the stuff actually has sprites, so we have designs for this stuff too, along with names. So actually, Chikorita's line is the only starter line that was in this demo that's in proper gold and silver, except Bayleaf is a completely different design. Like, I don't even know how to describe original concept Bayleaf other than that is not Bayleaf. That is something else entirely. I think it's called Blossom Mole. And then, of course, we have Flame Bear, Volbear, Dynabear, which they look fairly basic, but I'm like, please do this again. I demand a Fire Bear. I will pick a non-water starter if you give me Fire Bear.
Yeah, because you're the fire starter one.
Yes.
Whereas I normally just go with whatever I feel at the time.
Yeah.
God bless.
Don't mind me. You gotta pick a Twitter. Then we get essentially a concept design for Poplio originally, or something like that's essentially Populo but back in Gold and Silver days. So I think it's Cruise, Aqua, and Aquaria. Not quite Poplio's line, but the same idea of like a sea lion water starter. A completely different design for Noctowl, which is called Hoo Hoo here. Also, they are in completely different order from the normal national decks. Just as a heads up, because you see right here, this is the proper national dex order. This is the order that was found in the data. We have a Vulpix pre-evolution, a little baby Vulpix called Trifox. A Tangela pre-evolution, and then a conceptual Tangrowth called, was it Galania? Yeah, Galania. Early concept design for Mantine, an early concept design for Quillfish, an evolution for Quillfish, which I don't think exists. I don't think Quillfish evolves, if I remember right. Let me check my Pokedex app real quick. Yeah, Quillfish does not evolve. So that's a thing. An early concept of Pichu. An early concept for Cleffa. An early concept for Igglypuff. I would say an early Quagsire, but that looks fairly similar to our normal Quagsire. Natu, Zatu, fairly similar. A baby Goldeen called Gulpy. Meryl's here, but no evolution, which... Doesn't Meryl evolve in Gold and Silver?
I don't remember, honestly.
And then we have a water fish called Sumola that evolves into Anchorage, which is a fish that has an anchor for a tail that looks badass as fuck.
Blind.
Like, can we get this again? Because a fish with a freaking anchor for a tail sounds pretty cool. Although I question that water steel typing. Shouldn't this be like water ghost or like steel ghost? Like, this feels like a ghost type Pokemon. And then we have Grotesque, which is a eel. Crobat's here. There's our baby Paris, called Para. It's essentially just think like Paris, except half its body is just stuck on top of a mushroom. That actually looks kind of frightening in concept. Nothing new there. An evolution for Ditto called Anemone. And apparently evolves with the metal coat. Baby Doduo that has 3 heads. So Doduo went from 3 heads to 2 heads, back to 3 heads in concept. There's some Flora. A little early concept of Donphan. Or not Donphan. Vampy. Not Donphan. Vampy. Twins, which is a dark normal type that is like 2 ghosts stuck together. Drafrig used to be a cat dog situation with just 2 horses stuck together. That it looks far creepier.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Baby Meowth, called Meowsy. Then we have a Ring Ring and a Belobiant, which are dark type cat Pokemon essentially. Other concept for Politoed. So King is normal. There's unknown. Let's see. It's Ladian, early concept for Ladian from the looks of it. A baby Ponyta called Minicorn. It looks adorable. And then we have Turban, which looks like Slowking's shell as a Pokemon. And then we have a baby Grimer called Grimmy. Grimeroid Octillery looks a little different. Kind of looks more like a tank in this image with the helmet. Early concept of Tyrogue and a Hitmontop. A baby Growlithe called Pooty. There's an early Hoppip, an early Skip Plume, an early Jumpluff, a baby Mr. Mime, aka an early Mime Jr. concept. There's an early Smoochum, an early Electrokid, an early Magby, an early Blossom. Let's see. Also, a Weeping Bell evolution with a Poison Stone called Belmont. Early Miltank. Then we have Bomb Seal, which is water fire. An early Delibird that looked more Santa Clausy than normal. We have an electric rodent called Tigerit, and its evolved form Electrogear, I believe. A Farfetch evolution that gives it normal flying. I thought it was Dragon for a second. Madame. And we essentially have a haunted teddy bear that evolves Level 1? What? What?
Instant evolve?
I guess that's weird.
Or
No,
maybe it's a case of it can evolve no matter what kind of deal.
I guess. Like you catch it as this doll and then it turns into the Pokemon.
Yeah,
An
like that's the only thing I could think of.
early concept of Blissey and of Scizor. An early, a Pinsir evolution called Plux. Kind of reminds me of his Mega Evolution. Or Houndour looks the same. Houndour and Houndour look fairly similar. Then we have Wolfman and then Warwolf, which are ice types. That thing is originally Porygon 2. Like I don't even.
Huh.
Uh, a Licking Tongue evolution, not Licky Licky, or just Lick. There's Steelix. Early concept for Kingdra. The dogs and their early concepts, which oh thank God they went away from these. Because oh boy did they look better here. These do not look the best. Early Sneasel design. There's Ho-Oh, there's Togepi, there's Snubble with no evolution, Ambipom early concept, and then an early Leafeon concept actually, which is insane to think about because we didn't get Leafeon until Gen 4. Oh shit! I remembered where I needed to go.
Great. This was a hypeless cave seed.
No, the hype. It's been denied. Damn.
I mean, we probably could have subbed to
Wait.
this one. Oh, what am I doing? I gotta
Oh
show the
shit!
test to him first.
Oops, I forgot what I did.
Oops. Plus, I don't have book. Why was I even going up there? Wait, time for that. Mire's not needed, so if I clear out all this stuff, I should be good then.
Oh. What else was I planning on writing up? That final form discussion that I was wanting to do, especially since apparently people are talking about Oza's final form a lot these days for some reason. Apparently that's a major topic of discussion, and probably not weekly, because I don't think I could churn out the reviews fast enough for that, especially since I have to rewatch half these movies. But a look at all the winter crossover films, since we are coming up on the 20th anniversary of the Heisei era. So that's, for those wondering, that's Movie War 2010, which, oh boy, talking about that decade ending. Well, that other decade ending.
Yeah, you gotta narrow that down.
Yeah. Shit. Along with Good Double, then Movie War Core, which is How Do You Like Your O's, because this is not O's by any stretch of the imagination. Along with another good double portion.
The lone arrow in Checkerboard Cave.
Ah, shit. Oh, I dropped my jump. Well, that gets me to the exit quicker.
Oh man.
Mega Match, which, spoilers, in my opinion, is still the best of the winter crossovers we've ever gotten. That is the bar for me. Ultimatum, which is good, has its problems, but it's still good. Let's see, Mega Max Ultimatum Sengoku, which is pretty good. Full Throttle, which I think is the second best crossover film we've ever gotten, mainly because of the strength of its individual portions before it gets to the crossover, which is actually pretty good. Crap. I was struggling to remember the order of these to start with. Genesis, which is the worst of the bunch, mainly due to all of the out-of-continuity nonsense of it. Generations and Generations Final, which I might as well pair together because they're kind of related. Kind of. So I might do like a bi-weekly look at them, because I have to rewatch all, like, pretty much all these movies except maybe Final.
Sweet. I don't have to go get that other medallion.
And if this turns out pretty well, I might just review all the solo films from Double onwards. Which, they're all fairly good. Ish.
Sounded like that pained you to say that.
Okay, it once more goes into the, okay, whose solo film wasn't that good? Who's probably not the best series out of the Heisei Phase 2 crew? Oh, look, Ghost again! It's almost like all of Ghost's content is kind of cursed, which is hilarious considering who the character is.
Well, almost all. I feel like, for all intents and purposes, this last movie might not have been the worst one in terms of all of Ghost-related content. That
Well,
doesn't say much, but yeah.
Well, it helps that he's not coming back where he's not in a standard position. He's coming back much like the rest of the guest stars, so he doesn't get to have that much focus.
I would just say it. He dyed his hair.
Yeah, that helped too. So somehow that alleviated the curse.
I know that's stupid to say, but does anyone else have any better suggestions as to why?
Yeah. Like, the only other one there that is kind of questionable in its quality, I feel like, is the X8 one, and that more just becomes a problem of the films of the time period right now where they kind of had too many concepts, which might be X8's problem, in theory.
Yeah. I mean, you're right on that. That might be X-Aid's issue there. 'Cause, 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 It's either I do Turtle Rock now, or I go do Skull Woods and have to come back and do Turtle Rock. So screw it. I hate Turtle Rock. It's so long for no reason. Like, I get it's the last dungeon you're supposed to do, but oh god, it's so long.
Yeah, that's all I thought of like, this might fill out content in between archive releases, because do you want to do the archive like per video case?
Yep.
Okay. So that extends it out way longer than I thought it was. So I didn't know if you were gonna roll some things together or not.
More than likely not on that.
Alright.
And it's more so that there's not a long string of videos sitting there kind of deal.
Yeah.
I swear this is the first time I've done this room the way it's intended. Alright, that was one out of Turtle Rock. Ah! Ooh, boy. Oh, I knew it. Oh well.
Ow, shit. Fuck. Ah, you bastard.
Ah. Nope.
I was about to say, I can just fall in the hole. I might die when I fall in the hole, so let's stop.
Aha, Chain Chomps. Not today. I got powder, that's right. I was gonna say, now watch me screw this up and die trying to get a fairy. Because that's usually what happens. Surprisingly, I didn't screw it up this time. Don't mind me.
Oh, shit. No. I'm not making that. I can make that. Fuck. Oh. Marshall my platforming when I shouldn't.
Oh, the lag.
Wow. That just flew right out from under me.
Also, I found out today, granted my knowledge of Metroid Prime kind of sucks, but there is a Prime and Prime 2 randomizer.
Oh, God.
I got curious and decided I was gonna look it up, and yeah, if I knew Prime good enough for that,
Shit.
or someone made a tracker so I could remember a little better, I might attempt that, but no.
Well,
just no tracker, no.
fucking hell. I am missing all these jumps. Doesn't help I have to do a couple of these. A bit blind.
Alright. This is why I usually do bombos in this room. Alright. Where's the darn fire rod? Where's the darn fire rod? Give me the fire rod already.
Oh, well. I forgot to hold up. Like, I know Biz is working on a KH2 randomizer that I might dive in, because I know KH2 a good bit. I could probably bumblefuck my way through that, to be honest.
Is he crazy?
Hey, it looks like it works, for the most part.
Oh yeah, it'll work. Don't get me wrong there. Because KH2's open enough to where you could make it work.
Yep. Well, that's
But
not
is he crazy?
that's not how we're supposed to get down there, but okay, sure.
Because, oh god.
To be fair, this is his second attempt at it. The first one, he kind of broke the game because he didn't set up level ups properly. Yeah.
And I knew that was going to happen. Oh, run away.
Yeah, I would totally do a KH2 randomizer once he gets it out there in the public and working properly. I would just hope it works with an English patch of 2 Final Mix, because yeah, I'm not gonna take a guess on what everything is, because 2 Final Mix is Japanese only from back in the PS2.
Well, okay, I am going to say this. Both the Super Metroid and Link to the Past randomizers utilize the Japanese versions.
Yeah.
So it could be possible that once he finishes it, he could make a English text patch for it.
Well, there are English text patches for KH2 Final Mix, but I don't know how well they work with the randomizer.
Yeah, I doubt they're going to work too well with the randomizer. Like, that's all there is to it. I mean, I guess, too, then, if there is already English patches for it, he might be able to just make it work with them. Kind of deal. Like, that's the thing, the Super Metroid and Link to the Past randomizers, both, all the text is programmed in as it's randomized. So, that's one of those, that's why Ganon and Blind, I know right offhand, have custom dialogues.
Mm-hmm.
So, I could see him being able to at least make it work with the patch.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Oh, no!
You know, 2 hours in this game, and I probably haven't made as much progress as I should have in this game, but it doesn't help that I spent probably 30 minutes lost and going around in circles.
And probably almost that much in just talking about Pokemon.
Yep. And in case you're wondering, folks, yeah, we'll probably be talking again on the podcast. Might as well. Like, what else we're gonna talk about? The Assassin's Creed that everyone's gonna make the Mario jokes with? And in case you haven't heard, the new Assassin's Creed is called Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So, yes, indeed, if you're wondering, yes, people have made the jokes. The jokes. And they probably won't stop being made until it's out. And then they'll continue for like a month more until everyone forgets about it.
So, what, does our new assassin have Cappy with him?
No, but we're going to Greece. And there is already a This is Sparta thing in the footage, I believe. Possibly. Because, of course, there is.
No unique ideas. Ah! Yes. Let's try that again. I blame the lag. I'm also blaming I am not dying right here, like I usually do, without doing this part. Okay. This. There's one. Wish I had the boots.
Oh, and folks, when I finally get back to Azure Striker Gunvolt and do the true ending, you're going to notice that the game looks really different, and that's because they updated the PC port to look like the Switch port. So there's not 2 screens anymore.
Well, the good news is Trinex has the final item. The bad news is also that Trinex has the final item. And I don't have half magic.
Well then.
At least you fell off with me.
Shit, I gotta re-get the star. Is there anything else I have to get? Besides
Die already. God. No, I'm beating Trinex. Oh my god. Ah! Dad! Yin! Yin!
Ah.
Piss off. Are you serious right now? Would you just...
Oh my god.
Alright. Piss off the lot of you. Hmm. Ouch.
And warp the exit.
Fairy lady, please. Fairy lady, please. Thank you. This magic I'm not concerned with. Alright. Try next attempt number 1. God bless me.
Oh, fuck.
Ouch. Alright. God.
Oh, fuck.
Are you serious?
Damn it, I could have saved that. I
Now.
screwed it up. Damn it. Underestimate how fast that
Alright.
platform is moving.
Ah, God. I hate Trinex. I really do.
Oh. Come on. Oh, fuck. Platforming is the worst.
God.
Ah, fuck. Oh, I did see a new The Science of Pokemon video today. You know how you got that payday move with Meowth and actually Smirgle who can learn it?
Yeah.
How would you like to make the Pokemon world experience the French Revolution? Like the worst parts of the French Revolution. Because, that's what would happen if you essentially use payday like Pokemon's version of Bitcoin. Because you can make millions of dollars with it. Either by essentially stealing money through teleportation, or by just printing money.
Huh. Uh-oh. Mistakes were made.
And what's funny is the video started out as, what's the most powerful Pokemon move? And then he got to move 5 on the Bulbapedia, which was Payday, and went, how much money could someone make by using Payday? Short answer, in a year, millions of dollars.
Make it rain.
Yeah. Literally, make it rain by killing Pokemon with Payday.
I find it funny though because, you know, Matt Pat just did the video here a little while back about how rich a Pokemon Master would be.
Yep.
And it came out that you were netting a loss.
That
Is what was funny.
that does not surprise me.
And then to find out Payday is just like this oh my god, $1 million move. It's like, yep, that's hilarious. Uh, thank you. That was stupid. Okay, Trinex is dead unless I do something extremely stupid here. Well, 2 attempts. I'm sucking less at Trinex. And somehow made 5 of those minutes I lost at Crystal 1 up. Okay. Interesting. Not sure how exactly I did that, but... yeah, there's a stone there.
Alright, I got the monkey upgrade.
Don't need mire or ice. I do need swamp. Still need the freaking bow. I mean, I can finish desert? I guess let me do that. I don't have boots, so this might screw me. Please be map or compass boots locked on this one, and not something I need. Map, awesome. Okay, I can finish the desert. That's good.
Darn it, I was hoping to dodge everything.
Compass. Great. Great. That means the boss and the big chest have the items. Wasn't it that one? Yep. Oh, no. Didn't need that. I would love boots right about now. Well, that's red like boots, but that wasn't boots. Boots or bow game, boots or bow. I mean, I'm saying that, yet there's still quite a good little chunk. Yeah, I can go this way. Yet there's still quite a good little chunk that I can get chest-wise. Awesome.
So I don't game over. Because I was at a quarter of a heart. It's actually out half a heart.
Alright. Okay. That was probably the quickest I've ever done that fight, but okay.
There it is.
And now that is 4 crystals in an hour and a half. So if I do everything properly, maybe close to the 2 hour. Assuming the game plays nice.
Yeah.
I'm not holding my breath because I still have to do Mothula. I'm kind of holding out on that one so I can go up to the witch because, you know, I don't like doing that one without a potion. I tend to almost always die on that one and blind for some reason. This may be a stupid decision, but I'm doing Swamp first. I'm gonna save the overworld stuff. It's one of those I've got enough to knock out quite a few dungeons, so there's no sense me focusing on overworld at the moment. Awesome. I missed the block despawn. That was just perfect. I hope that's close enough.
Shit. Fuck, that sent
I
me all the way
figured
back.
it
No! Damn it. Oh, shit! Okay. I did the jump. Too much.
That's one.
Too much jump. Oh, no, don't jump. Fuck! Shante! Damn it. Platforming!
But you should be good at platforming.
Not this tricky platforming.
I love the fact that Swamp, Palace of Darkness, and Turtle Rock hold pretty much all of the items in terms of dungeon items. And out of all of those, Palace of Darkness is the only thing I don't have to do. Well, I might not have to do. It is the green pendant, so if I've got anything that's fast locked, then yeah, that might be the problem.
Yes, save, please, so I don't have to do that tricky platforming again. You stop for a little bit.
You know what? I'm here. Hoping that was boots. Not gonna lie. I was seriously hoping that was boots on the big chest right there, but oh well.
This is not the way I was supposed to go, was it? Oh dear. Ah, fuck. I was supposed to go east, not west. Fuck.
I feel like I screwed something up.
Ah, shit. Damn it. One click too much.
No, I didn't. Okay. It's one of those I've just done that so many times that now I'm constantly thinking I've screwed that up. Okay. So glad I've got the hook shot in this dungeon.
Excuse me, you won't let me pass?
Urgh. I didn't need the net. I need the bow. Like, literally, that's what's bad. Bow is my go mode item. Come on, game.
Alright, I can't dive. I'm gonna need, I guess, transformation. I go through water.
Like, no joke, the only dungeon I can't finish right now is Eastern because of the bow. Boots would be nice. Boots would probably make this a sub 2 seed. Boots is not showing up at all. I swear to God, if boots are in Ganon's power, that's gonna so tick me off. Like, I'm expecting it at this point. But it's still gonna tick me off. Yep, map. There's another item. The boss or this last chest has the last item. Validation bow? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I didn't need more money.
Sure you do. I mean, how much money do you have right now? Oh my god.
1,024.
You could use 1,100.
For what? The only thing I have left money-wise is the Dig game, which is 80, and Zora, which is 500. I don't need the remainder of the money.
You could donate it to charity.
Eh.
Oh, no!
Haha. Let's go.
Oh, that sent me back a good bit. Fuck! Why did I have to land in a pit right at the end?
Alright, hold still so I can hit you. Thank you. Yep. It's a shame you can't just leave the items. It's like, why couldn't we have adopted that from Wind Waker? Where you can just leave the item the boss drops and say, screw it, I don't need it. You know what's bad?
What?
I never dodge looking at the island over there that you got to get to from Dark World.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I having this funny feeling Bo might be on that island?
Because the game decided to say fuck you.
Nope. Piece of heart. Thank God. I'm doing overworld stuff. Because I don't think Skullwoods is going to have the bow. Like, something's telling me that's just not going to happen. Although I haven't done the back of Escape, so it might. Hmm. Oh, I was gonna do. That's right. I was gonna do that from Catfish. I forgot about that. All the Zora stuff. Go turn mushroom in, I guess. The book. So the mushroom gave me the book.
Darn it. Ow.
Feel like this is a bad decision, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Ah, I hate the brats in this game. You're so obnoxious.
And go do dig game, hit the southern book spot. Then I'll probably go up and hit Catfish. Cause that's 4 chests, 5 chests up there.
Yes.
Feel like I probably should have went for Catfish first, but I'm already here, so screw it. I love how I landed on the bush. Not in front of the bush, on the bush. Well, pig game was a waste. That was a big heart out of that. I don't know why I was going from that point when there was a quicker point. What a prick. I guess what I didn't do while I was up there at Witch?
What?
Get potions.
Oh. Well.
Guess what I just now remembered I didn't do?
Damn.
God.
Alright, that's a key to progress.
I got 3 on pyramid if I go that way too, so if catfish doesn't give me bow, then I might go
Any
that way.
transformation for that?
All seriousness, I probably should do that as I'm doing catfish, but oh well, I'm not routing this properly apparently. Alright. Catfish. You have bomb capacity. Yep. Now I'm gonna get trolled by the seed. This is how one of my other ones did. It was good until I got down to like go mode item and then it said, "You suck."
You shall not go forth.
Green Kool-Aid's not too bad, I guess. Would have preferred if you gave me blue Kool-Aid, but oh well. Okay, hearts on ledge. I don't need that, so I have a funny feeling King Zora's going to give me a life lesson.
Oh, give you a heart of some variety?
Yep.
Wow.
Like, I have a funny feeling, and on top of that, I have a really funny feeling this is fixing to be the most expensive piece of heart ever. Of all time. Yep, called it. On the dot. I guess I'm finishing escape. At least I don't have to do Aga. I can't even finish Pod though if I go that way. So that means that. Wait, what am I missing for Pod? Hold on. What am I missing for that? Because you got hammer pegs. You need the bow to finish Pod too?
Shit.
Yeah, you do. I remember that now. So that means the bow isn't behind Sass because there's no way that could happen. Oh, piss off, game. You put the key on the sanctuary side. That means I automatically lose one of my chests right here.
Alright, that's my last health potion.
Ah. Okay, if it isn't one of these two on that I've got left on the mountain, then I'm gonna just go do Skull Woods and quit wasting time and just go do that. Because it's probably there if it's not one of these two. Help if I'd remember the order for this.
Okay, I don't know what that audio glitch is, but Jesus. Apologies to everyone listening, because damn, I don't know what causes that. Apparently me clicking on and off the screen causes that sometimes. Apparently there's some door down here I missed. Something.
I am in danger at the moment. Because I should have done this the other way. I didn't think about it until after I jumped down. Let's read a book.
Piece of heart.
Yes. Like everything I've been doing right now is heart container, piece of heart. It's like, seriously, game. Hold on. Let's be reasonable. And let's do the smart thing That is, go over to the witch's hut and go ahead and fill up everything. And now I'm out of money.
Oh, what episode of Build are we on?
I don't remember.
Oh. Because we're getting Genius in episode 40.
I think that's like 2 episodes out. I'm wanting to say.
Well, it's the 16th. Three episodes out.
Okay.
Because we just had 37, 38s this weekend. Yeah, I'm actually going to stop there because I am making backwards progress. Kind of. I'm lost again. Ugh, I think I need to just have that window open with the walkthrough up, and every time I go here, I was like, I'm lost out of things to do. Game?
There's Red Ring. Wait. Oh no, it didn't. I was gonna say, did the game actually just lock me in here? But no, I always forget about this room.
Yeah, I guess there will be something on the website tomorrow, archive-wise? I don't know what.
Uh, should be tonight's uh stream
Oh,
highlight.
okay. So that'll be on the site tomorrow. Podcast is Saturday.
There might be something else too, depending on if I get the time to take care of everything with it.
Yeah. Yeah, the podcast is Saturday. That's pretty much it outside of the usual stuff to point out.
Yep.
But yeah, we'll pick this back up next Wednesday and try to make more progress with me getting less lost.
You mean try
Hopefully.
to actually make progress?
Yes. But we'll see you then, folks.